Yo, yo, yo. It's Friday, baby. What's up, everybody? Good day, good day. It is Friday, man. It is here, it is here. What we've all been working for, right? That weekend. It's good to see you guys. As always, man. Thanks for being here. Not only is it Friday, but we actually finally are going to get to play Scorn. Yo, Gamer, what's up? Happy Friday, my dude. What's going on, buddy? Scorn is here. And I'm ready to rock. We got the Little Nightmares games played through the past couple of days, and bit of a different experience through both of those games. First one was a pretty good experience. I enjoyed it quite much. Yeah, it was very much. It was a neat experience. I think it could have been a little bit longer. I think with the DLC it would be better, but I think honestly with what the DLC content probably provides, it should have been part of how much of the base game experience was there, because we finished it in about 4 hours. So in contrast to the experience of Little Nightmares 1, Little Nightmares 2 was not great. Not great. I mean, they brought over a lot of those elements of Little Nightmares 1 that people found to be so intriguing in the first game, right? The art style, the really nice 2.5D environment that worked well for that platformer, and really nice, again, kind of ambiance and ominous vibes that came along with the first one, but the game did not feel good, you know. Unfortunately, with how nice the first game was, I definitely expected the second game to be on par or better, and it felt rough. So, you know, feels bad to see a developer kind of regress instead of doing better moving forward. That's my opinion. But I have been anticipating, I think a lot of us have been anticipating Scorn for a long time. We've been keeping up with the development process of Scorn for a very long time. And I think we're most definitely in for a pretty nice, horror-esque, grotesque treat for this playthrough. Hopefully it will be a good experience. It's a day one release, so I expect there will be an amount of bugs we'll probably encounter and things like that, but hopefully it'll be a fairly polished product. That's what you want to see from any kind of software release, right? So we'll see. Before we can get there, though, let's do what we do. Let's get over here and get into this video gaming news segment. Yeah, let's go. Get it. Let's turn that death count off. Oh, you got a physical copy? Good, dude. Yeah, it seemed like it was quite the task for you, yeah? Quite the task, huh? It's kind of wild, dude. I wonder what's going on there. I mean, look, we've talked about this a lot, and in the realm of especially PC gaming, the transition of physical into digital is very skewed into the digital realm nowadays, right? But console world is not there yet, right? Console world, while, it's making that transition, there's still a lot of physical media used for video games. And I found it a little bit odd that you had such a hard time finding a physical copy of Cyberpunk, man. A little bit weird. Scorn review. Let's take a quick peek at what people might be saying so far that maybe got their hands on this game early. Okay? See what we might be in for. You know what? No, I'm not. I don't want to know what anybody's saying about the game. I don't want to have um my review of the game. I don't want it to be skewed by potentially reading anybody else's review of the game first before I play the game. Okay, so we will read what other people have to say of Scorn after I play the game, and then we'll bump up kind of what my reaction and pros and cons of the game are in relation to what other people have found their experience to be. Okay, that's what we'll do. I try very hard to not be let other people influence my thinking process behind that kind of thing, but just to ensure. Really. Oh, well, that's awesome. I guess glass is half full, but that is really kind of crazy. You know, I wonder if it has anything to do with just how, like the whole resurgence behind the game. $10, dude, for real? Nice, dude. Insane. Awesome. GG's, man. That's sick. I wonder if the trouble you were having, because you know the game just made a huge resurgence, right? Cyberpunk has with the announcements they've had regarding the new game that they're planning on making and the expansion that they have in the works and the updates to that game, random mode time, by the way, along with the Edge Runners Netflix show, and there's been a huge resurgence for that game. There's been a huge whole new player base that has gotten into playing that game and everything too. So I wonder if that had anything to do with your inability to find a physical copy of that game right now. I wonder if they're like having a hard time meeting demand for physical copies at the time because of how many people are trying to get their hands on it, you know? Could be, I guess. Google Stadia is shutting down has claimed its first video game victim. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up. And we can go ahead and talk about that. Thanks, buddy. Yep. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. That's actually in the Discord. It came up, and Toe Jam and Earl. We already knew Toe Jam and Earl was coming. But yeah, we had another good game that got added, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Log in here real quick, and I'll show everybody. Yeah, if anybody's viewing this, you are. I always in the news segments, you know, for anybody that's not familiar with the channel or the news segments or anything like that, I always promote to the greatest extent possible people to get their hands on free content, free games. And but at the same time, in our Discord server, we have an automated system that is set up that announces whenever games go free, right? And there we go, Darkwood. Yeah, yep. So this is a kind of last minute announcement on the part of Epic, and Gamer, thanks for bringing this up, dude, because I definitely wanted to talk about this morning, and I could have potentially forgotten about it had you not brought it up, man. So thanks. Darkwood is free. This all we really knew up until because roughly every week Epic gives out the free games, right? And Toe Jam and Earl, we knew this one was coming, but they hadn't really announced another free game. And then all of a sudden it was Darkwood. So it's supposed to be a very, very good game. And now what's crazy is I think this game is just now releasing on Epic too. This is just now coming to Epic. This game released back in like 2017. It's been out for quite a while. On Steam. I don't know what other platforms it's on. I think it might be on like Xbox and stuff. Yep. Very familiar. It's supposed to be a difficult game. I think it has different difficulty settings too. It's very spooky. Got some very spooky vibes going on. And yes, it's a top-down story rich kind of experience, and very, there's a lot of strategy involved. It's a whole scenario where you've got to search out this world, this map, and as it gets dark, things start getting wild with getting attacked by different kinds of supernatural creatures and things like that. And you during the day you have to go out. You can still get attacked during the day, but it's not like at night. At night you get really mobbed by creatures, and you have to kind of fortify yourself within areas to try to fight them off and make sure that you've uh, harvested enough materials, gathered enough resources and materials and things like that to sustain yourself through these pretty horrific battles that come up and everything. Yeah, you're good, buddy. So Darkwood is supposed to be a fantastic title. I haven't played it, but I know a bit about it. And Toe Jam and Earl back in the groove as well, right? So grab your free games. Next up, check this out. So this will be for the next week, right? So from today all the way, I think it actually came up yesterday, but maybe not. I think Darkwood and Toe Jam and Earl up through the 20th of October, and then next week you'll get Evo Land Legendary Edition and Fallout 3. Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. Yo, Fallout 3, what an amazing game. I put a lot of hours into this game back in the day. Great experience. So grab your free games. Okay, guys? Wait. Yeah, okay. Dude, I have an eyelash in my eye, no doubt about it. It feels real good. Real good. Wow. Nothing worth diving into in page one there that we hadn't already seen or just not really pertinent enough for us to take a look at. Epic Game Store's next free titles have been announced. What's wild is that like some weeks we'll get these and it'll be a good reminder for me to dive in there and let everybody know they can get their free titles. And then we'll have other weeks where I don't get a single article that comes up that reminds me to go take a look at the free games for people, you know? But we already hit on that, so we're good. Looks like Epic and Apple are resuming this ongoing antitrust fight. We've talked about it. I'm not going to dive into it. It doesn't seem like there's going to be anything more there that we haven't already talked about. It's just continuing, man. And as we get new news, I'll dive into that, but it doesn't seem like there's anything new there. Looks like there's a Switch sale going on. Take a look at that for everybody. Updated Steam mobile app lets you download games from your phone. So this was kind of something I think that was inevitable, right? When you look at the evolution of the gaming space and where we're going and what's kind of happened so far, you're talking about major.
Hey, shut your pie hole, buddy.
What's up, Pinky? Yo, dude. Major cell phone providers, right? Major cell phone service providers have already started doing this kind of like 5G thing, and like major games are starting to be provided for through certain providers for people to play and download and play, and then you're seeing handhelds come out that are specifically for 5G purposes of cloud gaming and things like that. I This is not a surprise, but it's cool, right? Oh, it is pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't even seen it yet, dude. Nice, cool. Yeah, so apparently we're at the point now where, and I kind of assumed this was not going to be too far away, but Steam mobile app is now going to let you download games to play on your phone, dude. So we'll take a look at this and see exactly how this is all working out. Again, look, not all games are going to work on your phone, right? I mean, or is this actually downloading games from your phone? We'll take a look. We'll take a deep look. But they'll probably have it to where certain games on the platform that will work on your phone, you can download on your phone to play. And we'll see what else it's going to allow your phone to be capable of, okay? Miles Morales is coming to PC. We already kind of knew that, but let's take a look. Pinky, what's up, dude? How's your day? Yo, Emo, what's up? How are you? Hit me with it. See, that's what I was kind of wondering, PC, if that's what part of this was. So thanks for confirming. Yeah, okay. That's what I was wondering. That's why I almost just dove into that article right there. So that's what I was kind of wondering if that's what the main point of that in the app right now is. Yeah. So still very cool though. Very cool. So it allows you to just start downloading the games through the app on your phone on your PC. So managing your library on other devices through the app, right? Basically is what that is. And that's still a very, very nice quality of life thing. But I think it's also going to evolve into what I was talking about, even if they don't allow it right now. The same thing you've seen with certain things like, okay, so for example, the Steam Deck, right? Steam Deck has so many games now that are Steam Deck verified, which means that they're actually optimized for that platform. They run optimally on that platform. Even though you can play some other games on it, they might be a little bit wonky or whatever. I think what we're going to start doing is we're going to see games that are both developed for like maybe PC and mobile that you'll be able to download onto your phone and play through Steam as a mobile game or whatever, probably at some point. It probably isn't set up that way yet, but I think it'll probably get there. Yeah, Emo, what's up? Right. Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks, Pinky. Yeah, cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Kayla, what's up? How are you, my friend? Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Um, what I would say is that if you were in a Twitch stream and the now was this the actual content creator, was this the broadcaster, or was this another community member, another person that was in the channel that said these things to you? That's what we need to know first of all. Yeah, and Pinky, thanks. Yeah, and we'll touch on it. We'll read the entire article, but I think that's probably where that'll progress to, anyways. Because you talk about a game like, for instance, like Genshin, right? I mean, you can obviously go to other platforms and download Genshin to play on mobile, but it might get to the point where you can like grab Genshin on Steam and actually put it on your device just through Steam and play it there as well, right? I don't know. That's terrible. This is what I'll say. People suck. The reason that I have created this community in the way that I've created it is to avoid people having to deal with situations such as that, right? Obviously. A lot of people in the world suck. They take out their anger and frustrations and own internal issues of low self-confidence and feelings of no self-worth and project that kind of thing out onto other people, okay? Right, and that's exactly what I was getting at right there is what Pinky said, okay, Emo? So, ultimately, that is just people in general. The internet makes this issue worse because by inherently what the internet is, it provides a great amount of anonymity to people, and it allows these super negative, super toxic people in life it allows them a platform quite often to just go be even worse than they would normally be, right? So what you have to do is learn how to drown that negativity out. Don't listen. Absolutely, Kayla. That's what I was getting ready to get at as well. You have to, in life, just be who you are. Don't worry about other people's words, or people are going to say things all the time through life that should just try to get under your skin, okay? To just try to hurt you for no reason. And a lot of it is because of their own issues, internal issues that they try to project out onto other people, okay? So you have to learn how to not let that kind of thing get to you and to just brush it off and to just ultimately feel sorry for those individuals. But Kayla is absolutely right. Now, if this is a situation, because I would need to know exactly. And again, I would have to brush up on terms of service for Twitch. I would also have to know exactly what was said, but that is a potential breach of TOS. That's exactly it, Kayla. Kayla is absolutely on point, Emo. And that's my thing, is like, the reason I have created this community the way I've created it is because I want to be comfortable being here every day in a cool, fun, welcoming, awesome place to hang out with you guys, right? That's why this whole thing is so incredible to me. I didn't want this to be a place that didn't care about that kind of thing, and you just were going to run into toxic individuals and you know, incredibly nasty communication all the time, stuff like that, right? So this is about being inclusive and welcoming and a safe spot for people to not have to worry about that kind of thing, right? So ultimately, Kayla's absolutely right. Pinky's absolutely right. And my advice would be stay away from that community, you know? Yeah, no, it's not okay. And that's the thing. Prompting somebody to self-harm is actually, I think, against terms of service. Prompting somebody to self-harm is usually against terms of service on any platform. So, that's why it definitely revolves around what exactly was said and things like that. But in my opinion, absolutely the content creator should have banned that individual that said that. There, it would not have stood in this community. That's for sure. So the best advice I can give you is to do not take what that individual said to heart. They're just a toxic, hurt individual that is projecting things out on other people, and you can't take that to heart. And stay away from that community, because if that's the way it's going to be run, it doesn't sound like a good place for people to be, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad way to look at it either, but I mean, I think that's what I was kind of getting at as well, is like, I mean, the whole online thing, you just have to kind of, you have to understand the way it all works, and you just really can't take it personally. People are just, a lot of people are just disgusting, horrible, nasty, hurtful kinds of individuals, because they can be online, and it sucks, but it is what it is, you know. So that's the best. I mean, Kayla gave some great advice and information there. So did Pinky, and well, I mean, the best I can say is just probably stay away from the. In my opinion, I think that depending on what specifically was said, it quite possibly could have been something breaking terms of service, especially if it was prompting somebody to in fact commit self-harm, which it sounds like it was. So there's the potential to go back and pull up chat logs and report that kind of stuff if that's something you're willing to pursue, and report that stuff to Twitch, and potentially get Twitch to take action against the content creator and the individual in their platform that said those things to you. Because ultimately, look, this is the way it works. If, for instance, in my channel here, right? In my channel, if somebody comes in and it was the same situation, Emo, you're hanging out in here, and somebody comes into this channel and says that to you, and I don't take action and protect you guys, it's on me as well, right? Because ultimately, this is my channel, you know? And I'm responsible for what goes on in here. So that's an option for you to pursue if you feel like that's something you want to do. I don't know specifically if it would work or not, because I don't know all the ins and outs of terms of service in regards to that specific area or what was said specifically. But it's a potential. Soupy doopy. Holy moly. What's up, my friend? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, game. That's what I was getting at. Yeah, projecting on other people because of their own issues, internal issues of feeling, having low self-esteem and feeling, no self-worth or whatever, Yeah. What happened to the hair, dude? All that? It's still up there. I still got hair. Dude, Soupy, if you haven't seen me since my hair was like down here, we're talking, dude, you haven't been here in a long time. A bit longer. I mean, it's still curly. It's just not as long as it was, It's not like super curly. It's just kind of wavy. But the longer it gets, the more it kind of boings, But yeah, I mean, like last year I had it like down to there. I'm great. How have you been? Yeah, it has been a long time, hasn't it? We just talked about the free titles, guys. Yeah, Kayla. Yeah. My hair got like probably down to there. Yeah. When I was first streaming, I was growing my hair out. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh no. I don't know if I have. I mean, if you saw the intro video, you would see some pictures of me with longer hair. Yeah, we love you too, Emo. Yeah. Hold on. I might have an old picture. I had my hair longer once before as well. Here, I'll show you. This is a long time ago, though. So this will give you a bit of a picture, but I look way younger here, too. Here. I'll give you guys a nice Halloween picture, an old Halloween picture, too. And check out this hair. All right, dude. All right, hold on. You guys are going to love this. You're going to love it. So first of all, this is an old school, way back, dude. Not too long after high school, man. Not too long after high school, or maybe yeah, right after high school. You ready for this? So that's some old picture, an old picture of me with some long hair, lame shoulder length hair. Shut up, Pinky. Managed to nick myself today. Was like, oh, cool blood. Didn't hurt. To be honest, just found it funny. Yeah. Right on. Good. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was saying. It was like right around there. Yeah. You love it. Soupy, look at that chat. All right, well, get ready for this. Just a bait. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I was really young. Yeah, I was really young right there. Yeah. I couldn't even hardly grow any facial. You can see like I've got a little bit of facial hair like right here, dude. That's like all I could grow back there. It's like all I could grow. Here, check this out. You guys ready for an old like? This isn't as old of a picture. The one I'm about to show you is not as old as this one, but it's still a little bit back. Heartbreaker? Nah. No. Here you go. You ready? Oh no, you're good. Yeah, okay. I mean, you know, auto mod in here is just wild. It grabs random stuff. It's just kind of crazy. You're good. You're good. I allow that stuff right when it happens. This is an old Halloween photo. I was a glamour rocker. What do you think? Glamour rocker, dude. Glamour rocker. Like an 70s, 80s glamour rocker, you know what I mean? Gamer. uh, yeah. Well, it's a wig, so I mean, I wasn't going out and spending like a crazy amount of money on a wig, so it was just a one night Halloween wig kind of scenario, but it worked. It worked. But I feel like it's Scaretober, man. We're doing Halloween stuff, and I saw this picture right then. And I was like, oh well, I might as well show a nice little Halloween picture there. Yeah, that was a while back too, though. Like quite a while. Obviously, back whenever I was still drinking, you know. Good times. Let's get back. Let's get back into this news, man. Let's get back into this news instead of old school hashing out old school photos. All right. We already talked about Epic Game Store's next free titles. Again, if you didn't see, Toe Jam and Earl are free right now on the Epic Game Store, as well as Darkwood. Yeah. Cool. So go grab your free games. We've already got this article up. We'll take a look at that. We already knew that Google Stadia was shutting down. We've talked about it a good amount. But I want to see what they're talking about with this second part of this title here. We've also got Miles Morales up, so we've got an article up about this. I have not, Soupy. I really nope. I haven't even played it. Nope. Bought it and haven't even played it yet. Nope. We dude, what was I playing the last time you were in the channel? What was I playing last time? Because I could try to tell you everything we've played since. We played an almost 300-hour playthrough of The Witcher 3 and all of its DLC. So that took us a good amount of time. Dude, we've played Valhalla, which was a lengthy playthrough as well. Or Valheim, not Valhalla. Valheim, my bad. Let's see what this Overwatch, unlike Overwatch 2, Modern Warfare 2's mobile phone stuff is about. Nintendo excites fans by introducing a forgotten retro video. What? And new NC. Are they talking about? We'll see. Let's take a look at that. We'll see. Man, we've played quite a bit. What else have we been messing around with? Dude. Oh, dude. Elden Ring we played through, if you didn't know that. This month alone, we just got through Fear 3. We just played through Dead Space 1 and 2. We just played through Little Nightmares 1 and 2. I don't know. We've been doing a lot. Oh, what kind of game was it? Star Trek Resurgence delayed. Let's take a look at that. New Starfield details after months of waiting. If this is about the dialogue trying to... We saw an article yesterday with Todd Howard. Good old Todd Howard. And about the dialogue and trying to sway people and the way the dialogue system was going to work, you know. If this is more of that, we probably won't cover too much of it. Oh, right on. Cool, Emo. Nice. I'm gonna try to get something done. I'm not gonna divulge what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try to get something done here for Halloween. Something special for dressing up for Halloween for you guys. So I gotta get it worked on this weekend. We already talked about that. What do you mean? Would what be like cosplay? You mean like dressing up as Alma but emo style? I mean, anytime you're just dressing up as a character, literally, it could be cosplay. I think I am not big into the cosplay world, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But I mean, if that's what you're getting at, right? More often than not, though, cosplay is really revolves around just people that are really, really into the world of trying to portray characters outside of specific holidays or events, you know, or specific holidays like Halloween, right? So just dressing up for Halloween isn't necessarily, I think, considered like cosplay. It's more, you know, a traditional holiday where people dress up. As far as cosplay being more like people that are constantly, you know, involved in the process of portraying characters that they're, you know, fond of and on a regular basis. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, any dress up can, but I think more often than not, like just simply dressing up for Halloween isn't like necessarily considered as much of cosplay as outside of that. Yeah. Super, you do cosplay? Right on. I mean, it can be, so don't get me wrong, but what's your best cosplay that you've ever done? Yo, I really appreciate everybody chiming in there with the issue that Emo had in that community as well. Very, very good talk there and advice. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Devea, what's up? How are you, my friend? Yeah, any form of dress up can be, but yeah, it's taken on the stereotypical meaning of people taking on the dressing up of quite often like fictional video game or fictional entertainment kind of characters from the big screen or stuff like that. You know, quite often. Yeah, but it could be any kind of dress up, right? Yeah. Oh, yo. Yo, Pinky, right on, dude. GG's, dude. That mom stare, bro. I know all about that thing. Yeah, I know all about. But yo, good on you, brother. Awesome, man. I mean, do you feel healthy though? I think that's the big thing, guys. Look, um, there's something to be said for whether you've gained weight or whether you've lost weight or what have you. Just feeling healthy in um where you're at in your body, right? I didn't realize how much that meant until over like the past year, really. And I've gained an amount of weight. I've gained an amount of weight, but I feel healthier now than I have in a very long time. And I've got a little bit of chunk on me, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Whereas traditionally throughout the rest of the history of my life, I've been a very very low body fat kind of individual, and I feel much healthier now than I ever have. So I think that it's really important to just listen to your body and not necessarily. Obviously, I mean, if you're like morbidly obese or whatever, then losing weight is going to probably be a very healthy thing for you to do. But just because somebody else thinks that you need to do something specifically isn't necessarily always the right thing, right? Oh yeah, Halloween, Devea, for sure. Me too. I started watching. You guys know Chainsaw Man? Uh, Anime is on Hulu. Just came out on Hulu. I started trying to watch it last night and I fell asleep like right away. Not because I wasn't interested. I was just really tired. Best cosplay is the most simple one. Right on. Notori from Free. I'm not familiar. I might have to look it up. Or you could like share a picture in our art Discord if you wanted. That'd be cool. Chunk is healthy and don't y'all forget it. Yeah, dude, I agree. Drug free and alcohol free for 3 years. Yo, Devea, that's absolutely awesome, and I'm super proud of you. Yeah, super proud of you. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to see somebody else's. I want to see yours. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I want to see the cosplay though. We want to see the cosplay. Soupy? Yeah, Devea, that's not an easy thing, man, for a lot of people. I mean, so whether whatever the case might have been, and that made you decide to eliminate those kinds of things from your life, good on you. I'm sure it was a you know uh, resulted in a healthier lifestyle and a more clear way of moving forward in your life. And I'm proud of you. It's hard. It's hard. Yep. Oh, your past phone? No soupy cosplay pics. What? You're not backing up your pics? Dude. About to leave for work, gamer? Unacceptable, dude. You just stay here today. It's Friday. Take a 3-day weekend, man. I said it's fine. Your work will understand. Okay? Xenoblade Chronicles 3 update is live. Let's take a look at that. Fortnite has added a new Lizzo-inspired emote and song. Looks like Disney Dreamlight Valley has revealed a new release date for Scar. What? Splatoon 3 adult video scandal gets what? What? Harsh Nintendo response? Wait, what? Oh, dude, what is this? Nintendo announces try before you buy sale? That's new. Grand Theft Auto Online gets invaded by UFOs for Halloween. Overwatch 2 servers have been down. Blizzard responds. Okay, an Apex Legends Season 15 teaser hints at a new map. Let's stick with that. We'll stick with these articles, okay? I don't because I keep forgetting. You know what I'm really bad about is I don't like cloud services. I am not a big fan of trusting companies' cloud services. Because look, ultimately, not that I have anything to hide, but I take a lot of pictures of like family, my kids, stuff like that. And dude, what it comes down to is a cloud service is just a bunch of servers sitting somewhere where somebody's managing those servers. Somebody has access to those files, and they can get in there and look at whatever they want. And I don't trust people, man. So I back up my own stuff, you know? Cloud services are much easier. I need to just set up a NAS is what I do. I need to just like set up my own like homemade kind of cloud to back up all of our stuff, and I just haven't done it. It's not that hard. But right now I just occasionally back up all my own stuff on external hard drives and everything. Pinky, bro. For research purposes, can somebody please provide the link to this utterly disgusting content just for research? And I am sickened, literally throwing up. Yo, gamer, have a great day, buddy. Stay safe, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Don't know where your old phone is? You know, I'm weird. I don't get rid of my old phones. I don't ever get rid of my old phones. I have like I have a lot of old phones, dude. I'm like all the way back to like a BlackBerry. I've got like old flip phones and stuff. Yeah, I don't get rid of my old phones. I'm weird. I'm a weird IT guy. So Nintendo announces try before you buy sale. It's almost that time of the year where the big video game sales are going to happen. Although the holiday season is still a little more than a month away, that doesn't mean that there aren't any sales going on right now that may interest you. In fact, Nintendo has a sale going on right now. From now until the end of October 25th, you can save up to 30% on select digital games on the Nintendo Switch eShop. The games on sale feature free demos, which is why the sale is called Try Before You Buy. Nintendo of America's tweet about the matter is down below. Save up to 30% on select digital games on the Switch that feature free demos with the Try Before You Buy sale. We talk about this a lot as of recent, you know, in regards to what a Resurgence demos have made, and they're needed because of how, you know, duped people have felt about buying software and software not, you know, games not delivering on their promises or being bug ridden or whatever, and being like, why did I spend money on that? Demos are a huge thing to give people a little taste of what they're going to be getting into before they decide to purchase. And it's great that you're seeing this kind of thing come back in, whether it be demos or just getting a taste of the game. You know, Steam has done it for a long time where they'll do certain promotions where games will be like free for a weekend or whatever, things like that. If you guys are interested here, I'll throw this in chat. It's actually hilarious, Pinky, really. Wait, what, Soupy? DMU of YouTube video covering it. Covering what? Wait, covering what? All right, hold on. Oh yeah, I've got the article up. That's why Pinky's talking about it. I've got the article up already. So we're gonna cover the article. Yeah, we're gonna cover the article. So once I get to the article, we'll talk more about it. Pinky just kind of jumped the gun there. He heard me bring up the article whenever we were searching for articles. Was like, I need to know. I need to know what this is about. So thanks. But yeah, I've got an article up already, and we'll get to it. GTA Online gets invaded by UFOs for Halloween update. GTA Online is celebrating Halloween in style with a ton of... But that might be a good link. Thanks. I appreciate it. We'll see if I need it or not. Including the arrival of UFOs over the sky of Los Santos, GTA Online may be a video game, but it does its best to sync up with various holidays throughout the year. For Christmas, the California-inspired state is covered in snow, filled with Christmas trees and gear. There's a dedicated DLC for Valentine's Day that lets you dress up as an old school snazzy attire and roll around in an old luxury car. July 4th always features a bunch of patriotic gear such as a monster truck. Oh my god, dude. Fireworks, USA themed bikes, and much more. It's a very festive game, and Halloween is no exception to the festivities. Rockstar Games has detailed its spooky celebrations for October, and most notably, it features UFOs. Of course, UFOs, aliens, and cryptids like Bigfoot are heavily featured and teased within the GTA universe. However, it's rare to see it so front and center like this with an update. There will be a number of UFOs in GTA Online, and those that take a picture of them with their in-game phone will be rewarded with cash for their findings. However, that's not all. There are also jack-o'-lanterns around Los Santos. If you collect 10 of them, you'll get 50,000 in-game cash and a special pumpkin mask. Nice. If you collect all of them in a single day, you'll get bonus cash and other rare items. There are also special game types, new collectible spooky masks, and more, which you can learn about in the roundup below. I'll let you guys read about this if you're interested. I'm not going to list all that out. But that's the gist of it, okay? If you're into GTA 5, there you go. Overwatch 2 servers down, Blizzard responds. This is what's wild to me. I keep reading about all the issues that Overwatch 2 is having. But we have a number of community members that have been engaged in playing Overwatch 2 since it released. And I haven't heard a whole lot of issues from people that in the community that have been playing the game. But I keep seeing new articles every single day about issues that Blizzard is having with the title. So I don't know what to think. Overwatch 2 players seem to be dealing with a new set of server issues at the moment, preventing them from accessing the game. It's unclear exactly how widespread the problem is, but Blizzard Entertainment has acknowledged that it is aware of problems facing the game. The company's customer support Twitter account posted a vague tweet about certain game content. However, many fans have confirmed that these problems are preventing them from accessing Overwatch 2 in any capacity. We are aware of an issue where players are experiencing difficulty accessing certain game content. We're currently investigating and working to resolve this as soon as possible, the statement reads. Overwatch 2 released at the start of October, and the game has suffered from a number of server issues since. Blizzard also removed 2 of the game's playable characters earlier in the week, and many have taken issue with the game's new mobile phone requirements. It's certainly not the launch that Blizzard was hoping for. The company has already promised that players will receive a free legendary skin as an apology for the game's problems. Of course, server problems aren't uncommon for free-to-play games at launch. Demand is often greater than expected, and there has certainly been a lot of excitement surrounding Overwatch 2's debut. It's unclear how long it will take for Blizzard to get things under control, but the constant issues are certainly having an impact on player morale. Blizzard's latest tweet has received a number of frustrated responses from players, while others can't help but laugh. It remains to be seen how long the latest server issues will take for Blizzard to fix, but hopefully the company can get things under control sooner rather than later. Overwatch 2 is available now on Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. I don't know, man. I keep reading about stuff like every single day in our news segment about how Overwatch 2 is having more and more issues or continued issues. And I don't get the same impression from our community members that have been playing the game, so I don't know. But they're handing out a legendary skin to everybody that's been playing the game. That's kind of cool, I guess, for people that are enjoying the game. Apex Legends Season 15 teaser hints at new map. Apex is big on its teasers for what's to come in future seasons, and this week the Battle Royale game got its first in-game hint at Season 15. Players have spotted a Willy Wonka-esque golden ticket teaser for Season 15 in-game that promises an opportunity to see the future home of the Apex games. This teaser has been interpreted as a hint about a new map planned for the next season, but players aren't actually able to make use of these tickets just yet. The golden tickets are simple enough to find. To locate one, all you have to do is hop into a match, go find a replicator. You'll see the golden ticket housed at the very top of the loot wheel when looking through the replicator options. You'll have to have plenty of crafting materials to actually obtain it, since it costs 125 materials. You'll get a golden weapon and some ammo for your troubles too, so it's worth the investment even if it means it'll use up pretty much all of your crafting materials. It's regarded as a special item, similar to the golden MRV and arms players can find on Olympus, but it doesn't appear to take up a spot in your inventory at this time. Nothing else you can do with it right now. Still need to see potentially worthwhile because of the weapon too. Let's take a look at this real quick. I was enjoying Apex, man. This is where I kind of started getting back into that whole FPS scene, right? Here lately. But for some reason, man, this game constantly crashes my PC. The only game that does it, too. I completely re-imaged my PC. It didn't matter. There's something funky about what this game does with my specific hardware. And it crashes my entire PC when I play it. I don't know what's up. Really weird. And I've seen a lot of other stuff online of other people having the same kind of issues. So there it was. You get to see the future home of the Apex games. The item description for the golden ticket said, however, it looks like we'll see more about this teaser next week. Apex Legends teasers are typically multi-part processes that unveil over time. If you look at the available playlists in Apex right now, you'll see a new option in the top right corner. It's called A New Home, and currently says it'll unlock in 6 days, which means that we should see the next stage of this game hunt unfold on October 19th, assuming nothing happens before that. All right, so there you go, Apex fans. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 update live, patch notes released. A new update is now live for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, bringing the Switch game up to version 1.2.0. The update adds some nice fixes, but the most important change is that it allows users to access Expansion Pass 2, which is also live now. The Expansion Pass adds new hero Inno, a new challenge battle mode, and swimsuits for the game's heroes. Of course, that's all paid content, of course. And it's not available within the actual update. Full patch notes for the update from Nintendo's official website can be found below. It's pretty quick actually. Added function to receive Expansion Pass 2. The availability of Soy Primo sauce was previously restricted outside of the progress of a certain quest. So now the city caravan shop located in the city will sell Soy Primo sauce. Increase the effect time bonus for fusion arts using the Flash Fencer's acceleration art. Fixed Collectopedia items Gogol Dalm and Gogol Olopal. Previously unavailable in version 1.1.1, so that they can now be acquired. Fixed an issue in which a character's audio of falling in battle would play over the sound of them falling down before the screen faded to black. Fixed additional issues to improve the gameplay experience. Okay. If you need anything else out of this article, I'll just link it for you guys. I know we got some Xenoblade players in the community, okay? Fortnite adds new Lizzo-inspired emote and song. Fortnite has now added a new Pump Me Up emote with music by Lizzo and moves by Jaden Gomez. The emote can be purchased now for 300 V-Bucks. Just 300 V-Bucks, guys. While players will have to decide for themselves if the emote is worth the purchase, a lot of fans seem happy with the new addition and are excited to try it with some of the game's skins. Given the sheer number of skins currently available in Fortnite, there are a lot of fun combinations to try. Fans are already sharing videos of characters like Goku using it. A video of the emote in action can be found in the tweet from the official Fortnite Twitter account embedded below.
It's about damn time in a minute.
Just gonna not deal with that DMCA stuff there. There you go. There you go. Before the new emotes debut, Epic Games also provided fans with a warning the new Desdemona skin will be leaving the shop tonight. The skin debuted just yesterday, so fans have had a pretty short window to snag it compared to most of the game's editions. Wait, really? That's weird. And it's unclear exactly why this one is getting removed so quickly, but hopefully fans interested in the skin had an opportunity to purchase it before it was removed. The Desdemona skin seems like a great way for players to celebrate the Halloween season in-game, but Fortnite should have plenty of other fun designs throughout the month of October. There's been rumor that we saw recently that Doctor Who might be a collaboration that's coming up pretty soon. While Desdemona is leaving the shop tonight, Fortnite fans still have until October 18th to snag X23. Laura Kinney's addition to the game has been an exciting one for X-Men fans, though many prefer to refer to her as Wolverine. The character has been a fan favorite since making her debut back in 2004 and is just one of the many Marvel skins that have been made available in Fortnite. This is actually Wolverine's daughter. I think they might have missed something there. Fortnite is currently available on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC. All right. Fortnite. There you go. All you Fortnite players. Disney Dreamlight Valley reveals release date for Scar and an update. Last month, a major update was detailed for Disney Dreamlight Valley, but Gameloft did not reveal a specific release date. Today, the developer confirmed that it will be arriving on October 19th. The update will feature the addition of a new Star Wars path, as well as the debut of Scar. The Lion King antagonist addition to the game should lead to plenty of interesting interactions with the rest of the Disney cast, and fans can see for themselves in less than a week. Gameloft announced the release date in a new tweet, which can be found embedded below. Good old Wally, dude. Wally just hanging out. Oh, Ursula. Nice. I like Ursula. Tentacles, you know. Part of Dreamlight Valley's appeal has been seeing how the various characters interact with one another. How Scar will fit in with the rest of Dreamlight Valley's denizens remains to be seen, but it's hard to imagine he'll be an ideal neighbor. Following the release of Scar, fans can expect an update centered around Toy Story later in the year. The game already features a substantial number of Disney characters, but Gameloft clearly has ambitious plans for the future of Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's now available on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and PC. All right. Here we go. Here's the Splatoon 3 shenanigans. All right. Let's see what this is about. All right. Splatoon 3 adult video scandal gets harsh Nintendo response. Of all the video games you might expect to have a not safe for work scandal, would you ever have expected Splatoon 3 to be the recipient of them? Certainly not me, since this is the first I've heard of it, and certainly not Nintendo, given the rather harsh and appropriately so response to it they recently posted. Splatoon 3, the AV scandal no one expected. For you all to properly appreciate this scandal, though, you all need some context. See, back on October 8th, a Japanese VTuber streamer group called Shinsogumi, along with a bunch of Japanese VTubers such as Kamiko Kakaze, Sugure, Hinachun, Kudoe Satsuki, Sophia Sapphire, Terateri Bozu, and Ryotaru. Live stream. I might have butchered some of that. I'm sorry. Or all of it probably. Live streamed Splatoon 3 on YouTube in a most unorthodox and not safe for work manner. According to Automaton, who first reported on the story, the group somehow managed to chroma key the opposing team's ink so as to make it transparent to viewers, thus turning the colored ink into a green screen. The group then played pornographic videos in the background of their stream, basically allowing the group to cheat and violate YouTube's community guidelines at will by having porn videos playing wherever the opposing team had painted. It seems the whole incident was part of a game that was not how Splatoon 3 was meant to be played. The group was playing basically to see which one would get banned first. Wild, dude. They all got their wish. YouTube issued bans and account deletions to all the VTubers involved in the Splatoon 3 scandal. Sigur's YouTube account was actually deleted by YouTube themselves midstream. In fact, the scandal is getting so much publicity that Nintendo themselves issued a response via Twitter. The post is entirely in Japanese, but a translation of the text reveals that Nintendo basically state that any user who violates their rules or significantly damage the value of the game or characters and the world will have Nintendo take action against them, either through deletions or legal action. Granted, Nintendo don't actually say that this is a response to the whole Splatoon 3 scandal. However, given the timing, it's hard to see this as anything else. That is actually hilarious. Wow. People are wild, dude. People are wild. So, like, I wonder how many of these individuals set up these YouTube accounts. I mean, they had to know that this was going to happen, right? They had to know that these accounts were going to get banned, yeah? So they had, I'm guessing they set up these accounts specifically for this. But, I mean, does it work the same way as Twitch? You know, on YouTube, I'm not sure. So if they got banned on this specific account, can they use a different account? Or is it the same way as Twitch? Like, if you got banned on one account, you can't use another account, right? I'm guessing it works that way. And they were just willing to be, like, completely banned because of this. That's really wild. All right. People are crazy, dude. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales is coming to PC in November. So, 2018 Spider-Man, right, got ported to the PC. And while it is notably a great game from Insomniac, it is a 4-year-old game that got ported to PC and cost full price. You know? And I think a lot of people had an issue with that, along with myself. I find that to be wild. And obviously, I mean, they have a huge marketing department, right? So obviously their marketing department went, people will pay it, push it out. I find that crazy. The people are willing to dish out what would normally be full price for a day one release 4 years after it came out just because it gets ported to a new platform. That's some of that's a little bit of what I find to be just wrong with the industry. But you know, us as the consumers, we're not doing ourselves any favors in regards to pushing these kinds of things along for the developers. You know, it's like if they wouldn't be setting these prices if people weren't paying it. You know, so Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales is the latest PlayStation exclusive to make its way to PC, with the game getting a PC release date of November 18th. Now, here's another thing that came out recently. Basically, PlayStation has been very committed as of late over the past year of being dedicated to their PlayStation PC division, right? Where in the past, if we were actually going to get a port of their PlayStation proprietary games, if we were going to get a port of those to PC, we're talking it was probably going to be roughly 4 to 5 years down the line. They came out over the past year, said, we are committing to PlayStation PC. We have an entirely new division that is dedicated to this. And here recently, we heard from Sony and PlayStation where they're talking about you're not going to see day one releases for proprietary games, PlayStation proprietary games being on PC, but you should expect it about a year later. So, glass is half full. In my eyes, they are still falling behind the times where you see Xbox not only do day one releases of their games on PC, but day one releases on their subscription platform as well. And Sony won't do that either. I think eventually Sony's going to have to conform to the same thing that Xbox does, because Xbox is kind of leading the charge here, blazing a trail, and they're really the ones that are changing the industry here. And I think eventually Sony's just going to have to conform. I think that Sony is stuck in the past, and they're trying to rely too much on the way things have always been, instead of embracing the change that is kind of inevitable, I think. But again, for a lot of us PC gamers, the glass is half full. No, we're not going to be getting the proprietary games on day one, but we should be getting them much sooner than we ever have. A year later is much better than 4 years later. So, Miles Morales seems to be following Marvel Spider-Man, which released on PC in August, as the game's Steam page has been updated with a trailer revealing that Miles Morales will be swinging over to PC on November 18th, just in time for the Christmas season. The game has been optimized for PC, as it should be if it's being ported to the platform, promising support for a broad range of hardware configurations from high-end PCs to portable PC gaming devices. The PC version will feature options for ray tracing reflections with a variety of quality levels, as well as newly added ray tracing shadows for outdoor light. The game has also been optimized for ultra-wide gaming, supporting aspect ratios of 21:9, 32:9, and 48:9 when using triple monitor setups. Let's look at the PC features trailer. Look at that cat, dude. He's got a Spider-Man mask on. That's sick. I need more coffee.
See you in a few weeks,
dude,
Spider-Man.
Insomniac's doing the new Wolverine game, too. God, I hope it's good. They've done a great job with these Spider-Man games. I mean, from what I understand, I haven't played them.
A lot of responsibility for kids your age.
I can handle it.
Dude, Wolverine. I love Wolverine.
What's going on?
Underground's attacking Roxxon. They're after Newform. I have to stop this.
What do you owe the city?
Joker game win.
You didn't ask to be Spider-Man.
You know?
Miles, our family doesn't give up.
When am I going to get a game about just playing as my favorite villain?
Stop!
You know?
Can't let you take that. My neighborhood.
That's what I need.
I'm gonna stop this.
Let me play as my favorite villain. I don't care about superheroes. Here we go. November 18th.
Gotta be me.
The game is available for pre-purchase right now on both Steam and the Epic Games Store. Those who do not those who do so will receive the 2-suit pack, including the tracksuit and Into the Spider-Verse suit. Early access to the Gravity Well gadget, as well as 3 skill points to unlock abilities as soon as they start playing. Miles Morales impressed Jordan Ullman in his NME review for the PlayStation 5 version of the game, celebrating it as a well-paced package that is just as long as it needs to be, delivering a gorgeous next-gen intro that is full of heart and humor. Rumors have been circulating that a sequel might be on the cards for a while now after Miles Morales, the actor, posted and then quickly deleted a photo of himself in motion capture gear on Instagram, sparking speculation that he was returning to the role. Huh. All right, so November 18th, yeah, Miles Morales to PC. Cool. For only, probably $80. Sorry. Unlike Overwatch 2, Modern Warfare 2's mobile phone requirement is PC only. Oh. Console players aren't subject to the same SMS security policy as PC ones. Unlike PC players, console owners won't have to register a mobile phone number to access Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Activision has said. Clarifying its SMS security policy for Modern Warfare 2 in a blog post, the publisher confirmed that a text-enabled phone number will only be required to play the game on PC. It said the SMS policy for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 on Battle.net is the same as the one that has been in place for Warzone on PC since May of 2020, and that it applies to Steam too. The two-factor authentication system was also added to the PC version of 2019's Modern Warfare this August. This confirmation comes hot on the heels of a recent Overwatch 2 phone verification controversy for Activision Blizzard. Released last week, Overwatch 2 initially required all players across all platforms to have a phone number attached to their Battle.net account to launch the game. Although this policy was subsequently removed for the majority of existing players following a backlash. Yeah, basically anybody that had already been playing the game as of June of last year didn't have to anymore provide a phone number. It added, quote, the SMS requirement for game access is used for security purposes only. The Call of Duty does not use SMS verification data for marketing purposes. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 release date is October 28th, but players who pre-order the digital version of the game will be granted early access to its campaign starting on October 20th. Activision is reportedly planning to release premium campaign and multiplayer content for Modern Warfare 2 next year, including a greatest hits pack containing multiple multiplayer packs. I can't read. Let's start over. Including a greatest hits pack containing multiplayer maps from a variety of classic Call of Duty games to celebrate the franchise's 20th anniversary. Yeah, if you're not aware, the big reason for the implementation of the phone number requirement was to prevent people from creating multiple accounts, Smurf accounts, dupe accounts, whatever you want to refer to them as. People that have gotten banned from the game for either ultimately breaking terms of service, whether it be something along the lines of violating communication terms, for in-game chat or even to the point of violating terms of service in regards to getting caught cheating and hacking, things like that for the game. It's something they've implemented as a process of trying to prevent people from being able to get back into the game after they've lost their access to their main account. And it's something that developers need to continue to try and find ways to do to promote healthy communities around these competitive live service games. It was not well received because it is obviously prevents an obstacle to an amount of legit players getting into playing the game that don't have a phone number, that either don't have a phone or don't have a phone number, a phone plan that has that meets the requirements that Blizzard or Activision has set forth to meet the requirements of what's needed to tie that phone to an account to play their games. So there's a lot needed moving forward to find a good way to address this, but I know there's been a lot of disdain around it from a lot of community members in regards to the obstacle that it provides people, especially it's another cost barrier, and that sucks. You guys know how I feel about that. But promoting a healthy community and getting rid of toxic people, whether it be just toxic in the form of verbal abuse or people that discriminate against others in games, through communication, or people that skew a competitive game through hacks or cheats or whatever. It's important to get rid of those individuals to the greatest extent possible. So they're trying to figure this out. It's a process, and other software developers are following suit, and they'll figure it out. It's just a process. Nintendo excites fans by introducing a forgotten retro video game and new, I think this is going to be about Pilot Wings that just got announced, and new N64 Emulator version for the Switch Online members. Yeah, Pilot Wings, we've already talked about that, especially yesterday, I think. So we knew Pilot Wings was coming, so I'm not going to, hit on this again. But what are the new changes to the N64 emulator? So if you didn't know, Pilot Wings is coming to Switch Online, right? For anybody that has the Switch Online subscription version that gives you access to the Nintendo 64 games, Pilot Wings 64 is coming to that subscription service, right? The Japanese giants not only added the 1996 Flight Simulator game to the N64 emulator, but also upgraded it to the new version 2.7.0. After the release, some data miners decided to explore this game and discover many secrets. A data miner revealed that the Japanese giants had removed the reality signal processor tasks from F-Zero X for improved performance. Further, they also added 2 GPU settings to Mario Golf. An UI-related setting was also released, which would differ for each game. Okay, so that's about it. Nothing significant, it doesn't look like, but they're continuing to try to address potentially improving the emulator on Switch, the N64 emulator moving forward. We'll keep track. Star Trek Resurgence delayed. The upcoming Star Trek video game Resurgence has officially been delayed. Previously set to release this year, the new video game from developer Dramatic Labs will now instead release in April of next year for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC via the Epic Game Store. Quote, production has been advancing steadily all summer. We have made the difficult decision to move our release date out of 2022 in order to give the game a final coat of polish and create a truly immersive Star Trek experience. Anytime a game gets delayed, this is about as default of a statement as you'll get from any kind of developer, right? This is the default statement you get whenever a game gets delayed. And it's fine. I think it's fine. We'd rather see a game get delayed that needs a little bit more time to give us a great experience on release than a game get pushed out too early and be a terrible experience and make us feel like we wasted our money on something, right? But when you keep getting these kinds of statements on a game that's been delayed, say 7 times in 4.5 years, Ubisoft, something's wrong, right? So it's important to note the difference between a welcomed delay of a game and then where we go, there's obviously something going on. There's something wrong in that studio, I think this is the first delay this game has had. The announcement of the delay, so, it's needed quite often in the development process, and it's fine. We'd rather see a great, polished experience. The announcement of the delay of the official Star Trek Resurgence Twitter account reads in part, we are planning to release Star Trek Resurgence in April of next year on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Check out the full statement of the delay for the yourself embedded below. As noted above, Star Trek Resurgence is now scheduled to release. Yeah, we just talked about it. So that's the gist of it there, guys. We'll keep track. We'll see more as we get closer to the beginning of the year next year, I think. New Starfield details after months of waiting. Bethesda released a new video showing off some of the game's features, and it looks rad. Yeah. Starfield, where art thou? After being delayed out of 2022 to everyone's shock, we haven't heard anything about the game. After months of silence, Bethesda is back, though. Unfortunately, not with a new release date, but with a cool video showing off some of the gameplay systems and other details about the game. We read, yeah, this is basically what we read about yesterday. You know, this is about the dialogue system. We basically, they're trying to say that this is a hard sci. They're taking a hard sci-fi approach to this game of trying to make it as accurate to real scientific facts as possible, but for people to keep in mind that this is in fact a video game, so there's going to be a bit of deviating from that. You get people to expect that a little bit, as well as the fact that the apparently the dialogue in the game is supposed to be very elaborate, in the persuasion system especially. There's a lot of dialogue. They're saying over 250,000 lines of dialogue so far in the game, which is a lot. Skyrim had roughly 60,000. Fallout 4 had 111,000 lines of dialogue, so this is significant, right? It's a lot. And the persuasion system is supposed to be pretty elaborate, where you're spending points. And I don't know how the point system works or anything, but you work through these elaborate dialogue conversations with characters, and you have probably points based on certain stats, character stats, and through the entire dialogue, you can use certain points for different parts of the. That's what it comes off as, anyway. So that's the gist of what this is talking about. We touched on this yesterday as well, and ultimately, what I'll say is, like, that's cool. It sounds really neat. But there's been a lot of criticism over what people had seen previously about what Starfield was going to be offering, especially in regards to the space flight. There was a lot of criticism about what, before the game got delayed, people had seen what the space flight looked like, and they were like, this looks terrible. And I am here to tell you, anybody that wants to play a game about space and traversing space, especially, if you don't have a pretty nice way of giving people an experience of traversing that space flight, traversing space and exploring and everything, if it feels bad, they're going to drop it pretty quick. That's a big part of what people want in a space exploration game, right? They want a really nice immersive experience of exploring space. And if that's not there, you can bet that game is not going to do very well. So I think that while this is great information, it's good to get some new stuff. Also, I mean, look, this is Bethesda. And Bethesda's recent track record has not been fantastic. So I don't know that there's quite as much hype over this game as there is just anticipation in seeing if Bethesda can actually come out with something decent again, So we'll continue to keep track and see what happens moving forward. Stadia shutting down has claimed its first video game victim. Again, if you're not aware, Google has confirmed over the past week that Stadia is in fact going away. Their cloud gaming service is shutting down in January, and they are reimbursing everybody that has bought into their platform for hardware, things like that. And they're doing they're collaborating with a lot of software developers and trying to find ways for people to export their save files onto other platforms for the games so that they don't lose all of their gameplay time and stuff like that. The shutting down of Google Stadia has claimed its first video game victim as multiplayer title Outcasters will also cease to exist when the cloud gaming service disappears in January. As reported by game developer Outcaster Studio Splash Damage posted on Twitter below, that because the game was built exclusively for Stadia, it's not viable to port the game to another platform. Quote, is with a heavy heart that we inform you that we do not have plans to bring Outcasters to other platforms at this time, said Splash Damage in a blog post. Outcasters was designed and built exclusively for Stadia, with many of its systems heavily reliant on the platform, significantly increasing the complexity of the work required. We still firmly believe that cloud gaming has a bright future in our industry, providing easier access to games than ever before, and we are encouraged to see that other platforms still champion the cause. Outcasters was only announced in July of 2020 and was released in December of 2020, due to Google shutting down its cloud gaming service on January 18th of next year. The game will have only been available for just over a year. Yeah. I wonder if that's the only hurdle for them, or if they actually have some kind of contract that was with Google saying that their title could only ever be released on that platform. That's quite possibly the case as well, which could require them, if they did want to alter the game, develop it further to release it on other platforms if they think it's worth it. They might have to work out some kind of buyout on that contract, which Google would probably be willing to do, seeing as how Stadia is done now, if that is the case, you know. All right, save on a selection of Nintendo Switch games in the Try Before You Buy. So, didn't I already link this? Okay, look. We already kind of talked about this Try Before You Buy stuff, but here's a list of the Try Before You Buy sell, okay? And the discounts you can get. So we already kind of talked about this, but at least this gives you a list that you can look at and the potential discount you'll get on these titles. So I don't think the other article had that. If you're interested in some new Switch software, new Switch games, okay? Last article I have, guys, before we work our way to Scorn Day 1. Oh, baby. I can't wait. If you have anything to add to our new segment today, let me know in chat. I'll address it before we move forward, okay? Updated Steam mobile app lets you download games from your phone. Valve has released the updated Steam mobile app on Android and iOS, revamped with improvements to its framework and user interface design. The new and improved app also comes with new features, including the ability to download Steam games remotely from your phone and log in with a QR code. Yeah. Shout out to Pinky. Thanks, buddy. Remote game downloading is the most notable feature to come with the revamped Steam mobile app, and it works the same way as the PlayStation app. You can download games directly to your PC so that they will be ready for you to play once you get home. An added bonus to this feature is that the Steam app now displays all the games in your library. The QR code option helps you log into Steam immediately instead of manually with your username and password. It uses two-factor authentication, which is excellent. A confirmation page will pop up in the app after scanning the QR code with your phone, giving you details like a map and geolocation of the device you're using Steam on to verify your identity and ensure that only you are approving your own login attempt. And if your password is leaked in some way and someone tries to log into your Steam account, you can decline that attempt. Nice. Even if you still want to sign into Steam the old-fashioned way, the Steam app will still ask if you want to accept or decline the login attempt. Valve said it is working on bringing the QR code login to the Steam Deck, but it hasn't given a timetable to integrate that. I do still, like what I was talking about earlier before I knew exactly what this was, I was guessing this probably was a big part of it, and Pinky confirmed, so thanks, buddy. I think this is the first step in Steam probably integrating the ability to make some of the games on their platform playable on. Because look, I mean, the evolution of technology has gotten to a point where you can play some pretty nice games nowadays on just phones, mobile devices, you know, your everyday phone. They're pretty incredible as far as you know where we've gotten with technology in the gaming space. You know what you're seeing mobile devices do, like Steam Deck, things like that. Not that your mobile phone is going to be to the same power normally that a Steam Deck is, but we've come a long ways, and the fact that 5G is becoming much more prevalent, and you're seeing a lot of devices being created specifically to give people access to 5G gaming and streaming and stuff like that. I don't see why Valve moving forward in their app wouldn't make certain titles available to be just actually accessible and playable on your phone as well through the app. Not every app is going to have that capability, and I don't think any of them do currently, because most games that have a mobile version as well, you know, you talk about something like Apex or you know, Genshin Impact. So you can go grab those on other platforms, Google Play Store, you know, Apple Store, whatever. But I don't think that it's outside of the I don't think it's wild to think that they're probably working on that kind of technology for their app and their platform to give people the possibility to play certain titles that are very functional for a mobile device, especially because they've already gotten so many games to work very well on the Steam Deck, you know. So we'll see moving forward, but that's kind of that's where I see it potentially being a very easy transition for a lot of games. Anyways, sweet, awesome. That's what I got. We're gonna be moving into Scorn. Yo, don't forget, check it out. Don't forget, Darkwood and Toe Jam and Earl are free, guys. All right, Darkwood, Toe Jam and Earl, free on Epic. Go grab your games. Evo Land Legendary Edition and Fallout 3 will be free starting on October 20th. So next week, okay? But go get your free games. Free games. Easy. That's what I got. You guys rock. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that's part of this community. You're amazing. And especially everybody that was part of this news segment today. Thank you very much. We're going to be moving on to day 1 of Scorn. Evo Land's a very cool game. Sick, dude. I was wondering. I'm not familiar with it. But what's it all about? I might have to take a look at the trailer. See what's going on. We're going to move on to Scorn, day 1. Very excited. Been anticipating this title for a very long time. It just dropped today. So we're going to get in, play it, and try to get a good sense of what the state of the game is, how it feels. Should be a very nice, here, I'll throw this in here real quick so everybody has an idea what the game's about, right? That's what we're moving on to, and we'll keep playing for the next number of days until we finish it. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're gonna get a good, nice playthrough of the game, and hopefully it'll be a great experience. If you're viewing this content on YouTube and you're enjoying what you're seeing here with the video gaming news segments, see what you can do about coming and hanging out with myself and the rest of this amazing community when we go live at 6 a.m. CST every single day. We start all of our streams off with video gaming news before we move into whatever video gaming content we have slated for the rest of the day, okay? Other than that, you guys just stay healthy, stay safe, be kind to one another, and we will catch everybody tomorrow for October 15th edition of Video Gaming News. All right?